So I'm looking through more photos here from our first few nights back in January of 2016, so now 10 years ago, when Valerie's house was just an idea that we were just beginning to bring to life. We really didn't know how the community was going to react or how we were going to be able to pull this off. And some of these pictures are really bringing a lot of memories back up. What we're doing here in this one is, you can see we're holding hands, and we actually did our closing circle in the house. It was all around the dining room and into the kitchen. We would hold hands at the end of the night. Norma, she was one of our first grandparents. This is before we actually had a grandparents raising grandchildren night. We had them all in one night. So she came with her 2 grandchildren after the loss of her daughter. And here we are, you can see that closing circle. And Krista Lynn, who is still on our board today, this is our current board chair, as she remembered in her own conversations with us the very first night she was there. This kid's actually just laying down, which is fine. And this one's hugging her stuffed animal. One of the things about Valerie's house that we always talked about was that we meet the kids exactly where they are. This, as you can see, doesn't look like any kind of formalized grief support session. It really is whatever they're needing in the moment. But number one is that they're together. You know what we're doing here? Now that I look at it, we're doing the chocolate meditation. That's what we're doing there. Because I can see her mouth is closed and her mouth is, and I can see she's holding a wrapper there. So that's exactly what they're doing. The good old chocolate candy meditation at the end of group. Remember these 2 boys, they had a lot of emotion, especially this one. He had a lot of emotion. He was very angry. I wonder how he's doing. I have not kept in touch with this. This is one of the families I have not kept in touch with. I've kept in touch with a lot of them. Crystal and again trying to put a bracelet together, it looks like. We fit a lot of kids into a small place. This one's really cool to look at because we always say Valerie's house isn't school, but we have rules. And these were our first original rules. And you can see there's one missing here that we didn't have originally, which is number 6, it's okay to cry. And so when we started Valerie's house, we didn't have number 6, it's okay to cry, but we added that because one of the kids wanted it. And now it's a staple. It's now actually turned into it's okay to feel. I mean, really, when you look at some of these photos, you just would never know how much pain they're in, because just by being together, it just brought out so much happiness and so much safety that they were able to smile again and be themselves, and that's when we knew we were onto something. And Valerie's house has never been without a basketball hoop. I mean, that's proof right there. And now we have a full court. Back then we had one hoop that survived many things, including hurricanes, but we knew we always had to have that basketball hoop for that playtime. And again, even the adults having some fun with the kids. So a lot has not changed. It's still the same Valerie's house it was 10 years ago. I hope it will always be the same Valerie's house.